Hey Facebook and YouTube and internet land. This is Allie from Wildcrafted Spa and Wild Organics with a life update, pretty much. I know before I posted about whether or not I wanted to move forward or not with my massage business. For now, I have decided to put it on hold. Probably not indefinitely, but I'm not going to guilt myself if I never get back into it. For now, I just don't see it happening. But again, the door's not being closed on it, so I'll see what happens in a couple months to a year and see if I want to get back into massage. Now that subject's over, you probably noticed that I haven't been on lately. And the reason is we actually are in the middle of getting ourselves our very first house. The whole family's really excited, and it will be on 5 acres of land, and we're building new. We're going to have a modular house put on it, and it's not as wide as we would like, and we kind of have neighbors closer than we originally wanted to, but it's going to be ours. The wind's blowing. You can't tell. Excuse me. It's going to be ours, which is pretty awesome. And we have a ton of plans already for it. So that's why I have not been recording anything except for that strawberry syrup video that you saw probably a couple days ago now. That was fun. It was good, by the way. That's specifically for drinks, in case you're wondering how thin it was, why it was so thin. That one's specifically for drinks. I wouldn't use it on pancakes or anything like that personally. It's too thin. Jumping back to this subject, excuse me, and my ADD brain. Also moving forward in life, I've had an inner call, a spiritual calling to go back to my roots, and it really, really sucks that my Grams is dead, because a lot of the things I wish I could learn from her, I can't. She's been gone since 2010? Yeah, 2010, I think, now. Yeah, because a year later I lost my dad, and that was 2011. Anyway, again, ADD brain, excuse me. I want to learn canning. I want to learn how to preserve. I want to learn how to grow my own foods. I'm horrible, absolutely atrocious at gardening. I kill most things, including cactuses. It's not pretty. I need all the help I can get. All of it. Help me. That's why I am binging on my YouTube videos. I am going to, when I do plant, I'm going to companion plant. I plan on doing the, it's got a couple names, the lasagna, or the Back to Eden, or whatever. Pretty much it's layers of stuff, and you just stick your seed or your little bitty plant in there, and you stick some other little plants around with the companion planting so weeds can't get in, and done. In theory. I'm sure, I know there's a lot more to it, but yeah, in theory, that's the majority of the work I'm hoping to do besides watering it. And by the way, telling me I need an inch of water a day or an inch of water at some length of time, I don't get that. How do you know from a garden hose how much an inch of water is? Like a quick spray, 20 minutes, an hour? When do you know you've dropped an inch worth of water into your garden or your container? I mean, seriously, people, help the ignorant out. I don't want to be ignorant anymore. I want to grow my own food. Okay, now that I'm done with that rant, back on subject. What else do I want to do? I want to raise chickens for eggs, and I really like the idea of raising my own meat, but I don't know that I have the ability to myself. I do know that there are people in the area that will teach you, and possibly for trade or something like that, do it, for you if you can't do it because you don't have the skill or the stomach for it. Getting back to my roots, I want to garden. I want to raise chickens for eggs, if nothing else. I also want to, I really like the idea of the permaculture movement, where you grow your landscaping is food. I really like that idea. And since we are in zone 8/9, depending on the map you look at, we can grow pecans, I don't know however you say it. I want to grow those. I would also really like to grow some cold hardy citrus, like limes and maybe tangerines or mandarin. Not really looking for oranges. My husband really likes oranges, but he's not as crazy for them as he used to be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I really want to do that. My gram used to have a small orchard of peaches, and I really liked the homegrown peaches. I'm not really big on the stuff you get in the grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? They're picked too soon, and they're gross. But with peaches comes a lot of work. I do remember that much as a little kid, that there was always a ton of bugs that would go after them, and there was some sort of fungus or some disease that would attack peaches if you weren't really careful with them, and you could lose a whole orchard to it. So peaches are not on my list. Something that is on my list is herbs like rosemary and thyme. I would love to have oregano and basil, and also I want to grow echinacea. Yes, echinacea and calendula. If I can down here, which I think I can, I want to grow arnica, which is great for pain. You infuse the flowers in an oil you want to use, and a lot of people are using arnica-infused oil for their whatever pain, their back pain, their joint pain, and they're having really good results with it, at least everything that I've read. So I want to do that for a lot of the reasons for my husband, and just because everyone gets aches and pains, just because we're human. So anyway, I want to grow those for sure. I did find a variety of a couple apples that I would like to grow down here as well, because I grew up north and I love apples. I absolutely love them. And yes, I do want to grow strawberries because we're in Florida now, and I think there's like 3 or 4 growing seasons for strawberry. Pretty much the dead of summer and the dead of winter is the only time you can't do it, and winter lasts a whole 4 weeks down here. It's sad, at least for me, compared to what I'm used to. Anyway, snow and snow days and all that, beautiful landscape with everything's got a shine of blue to it. No, not down here. If you get frost, people are freaking out. Oh my God, it's frost! It's frost, y'all. Frost. Cover your plants up, they'd be fine. What do I know? So I guess you could say I'm looking into homesteading, even though to me I'm just wanting to go back to my roots, wanting to grow my own food. I'm wanting to grow my own herbal helpers, so to speak. Oh yeah, marshmallow. I definitely want to grow marshmallow because it's really good for throat problems, and I found a couple of recipes. I know how to make the original marshmallows now. Of course, they don't look anything like the stuff you get in the bags, but I really want to try it now. So anyway, I have a lot of plans for what I want to do personally, business-wise.